take us back to that moment when the host said Miss Universe 2005 is Canada. So, what was running through your mind?
It's funny. A lot of people ask me that question all the time, and it's hard to bring back those memories because I think it was just so much overwhelming sensations, like emotional overload, right? So it was a mixture of surprise, of course, because I was not really expecting to be called as the winner. In fact, when I was standing there with Cynthia, Miss Puerto Rico, at the end, and we were holding hands, I was pretty sure that they're going to call her as the winner. I even said to her right before they announced, I said, I think you're going to win and I'm going to be so happy for you. And so I really didn't, to me, whether I won or I didn't win, I would have the exact same level of satisfaction inside. Because to me, being standing in the last two, it's like, what else do you need in life? Like, this is the best. This is amazing. Is the title really going to change anything? Not that much, because the satisfaction in your own heart is really what you need the most.
Mhm.
And it's
And
actually
so,
very interesting as well that in the top five, you're the only one who is not a Latina.
yeah, I mean, it didn't really click in my mind at the time. I didn't think about it. But afterwards, when I was watching it, I was like, oh, wow, I
Well,
was Latina. Interesting. So the moment that I was announced as the winner, it was just kind of that everything was in slow motion. Like you start to feel like, is this a dream or is this really reality? Because your
mhm.
mind hasn't processed yet the implications of what it means to be Miss Universe. Because I didn't think about what would happen if I win. I was just enjoying my time in the pageant. I was enjoying doing my best. So when you hear the words that you're Miss Universe, your mind just kind of stops working because you're like, I don't know what to do with this.
You're moving
This
to New York.
yeah, I mean, moving to New York, there's like The Crown, there's all of these incredible opportunities. Like, there's just too many things. So for 1 second, or maybe a few seconds, I don't know, it was just like slow motion. So I
Mhm.
turn around and I, hug Cynthia. Then I turn around in slow motion and I see Jennifer coming at me with the sash, right? And the crown, and everything is just like slow motion. And I'm just thinking, this is not happening. This is not happening at all. This is probably a dream or some kind of, I don't know, crazy thing.
Mhm.
But I think the moment that it started to finally sink in that it is happening is when I started seeing people that I know coming up to the stage and celebrating with me and looking so happy. I saw my parents. I saw, of course, my national director,
Yeah.
Miguel, who was my trainer, my dress designer, Miguel de la Torre from Colombia. So
Mhm.
all of those things started to sink in. And then I started to feel extremely excited and extremely happy. And it's like celebration, right?
Yeah. I think Mario has a question. Go,
Yeah.
Mario.
How did it feel to wake up as Miss Universe the day after you won the title?
Hmm. So,
That's nice.
in my year, of course, because it was in
Yeah.
Thailand, the pageant was happening in the morning. So the whole day was full of activities. It was full of press conference. Then there was a celebration at the hotel. They made a huge cake for me. There was all kinds of things. And then there was a coronation ball in the evening. So everything was just, I don't know, a blur, like fast forward. Instead of slow motion, everything was on fast forward. And the next day, I think I was waking up in Bangkok in Dusit Thani Hotel. To be honest with you, that's a really good question. I don't remember what I was thinking. I think I was probably thinking, is this still real? Is this still happening?
Uh,
Maybe that was a dream from yesterday. But then the realizations came back again, and it's like exciting and happy and feeling of something accomplishment, like a big sense of accomplishment. And
yes.
maybe a little bit of relief that now that all of this nerves and all of this anticipation and excitement for the pageant, now it's all over. So now it's like relief. I can relax. I don't have to compete anymore.
Yeah. I just want to show.
Mario has a lot of collections of former winners eating breakfast in the
Yeah.
hotel. Um, on stage for the universe title. He's got a lot of that collection. Totally.
I wish they would do that tradition. I remember seeing old pictures in the past of winners having their first breakfast as Miss Universe. I wish they would continue that tradition for all of us fans to see, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would
Mario.
be really cool because if I had those memories of them serving me breakfast or something like that, breakfast in bed, I think I would remember more about my feelings because now I don't really remember so much.